today that all you see is violence in movies on TV.
But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely?
Lucky there's a family guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us
Laugh and cry.
He's a family guy.
Welcome to the Peter Show. I'm your host, Peter Griffin, and I will be explaining prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. All living things are made up of cells, but not all cells are the same, and the major types of cells are called prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Let's discover what makes these cell types so unique and so important. First, let's take a look into their histories.
The history of prokaryotic cells. Scientists believe that life first came around 3.5 to 3.8 billion years ago, where cells are under the deep ocean, within rocks, and underground. These environments are considered where the first life form began. They have come to this conclusion when they read about an ancient rock that has a presence of a living organism dated 3.8 billion years old. Scientists also found the first fossil of bacteria prokaryotic in the rock called stromatolite. Eukaryotes evolved sometime between 1.6 to 2.2 billion years ago in the Proterozoic. They are derived from prokaryotic ancestors. The transformation began when a larger prokaryotic cell engulfed a smaller one. The smaller cell was not digested by the larger cell, which resulted in an endosymbiotic theory. Eventually, the engulfed cell became an organelle. The mitochondria were once aerobic bacteria, and the chloroplasts derived from cyanobacteria. The loss of rigid cell walls allowed membranes to fold inward and develop what we now call internal membranes, like the nucleus. Once these innovations were made, eukaryotes evolved. Eukaryotes later developed into animals, plants, fungi, and protists.
Now let us know your locations. Prokaryotic microorganisms are classified within the domains archaea and bacteria. Prokaryotic cells are found within prokaryotes. Organisms are single-celled organisms. Eukaryotic organisms are classified within the domain eukarya. Eukaryotic cells are found within eukaryotes, which are mainly multicellular organisms, but can also be unicellular, and the eukarya are composed of protists, plants, animals, and fungi, ranging from fungi to people. Now let us move on to the characteristics and functions of prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Characteristics of prokaryotes. Prokaryotic cells don't have nucleus. Single-celled organisms found in bacteria and archaea. Small in size, 0.15 micrometers in diameter. Lacks membrane organelles, no mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus. Simple in structure. Most prokaryotes have cell wall. Have ribosomes smaller than eukaryotic cells and used for protein synthesis. They have flagella and pili. Reproduce asexually, commonly through binary fission. Functions of prokaryotes. Plasma membrane controls what enters and exits the cell. Cytoplasm, the jelly-like fluid where chemical reactions occur. The DNA nucleoid contains genetic information and instruction for protein synthesis. Ribosomes makes proteins by translating genetic instructions. Cell wall that provides structure, support, and protection. Characteristics of eukaryotes. Have a nucleus, enclosed DNA within a nuclear membrane. Larger in size, 10-100 micrometers in diameter. Found in multicellular and unicellular organisms, animals, plants, fungi, and protists. Contain membrane-bound organelles, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi apparatus. Complex in structure. Linear DNA organized into chromosomes within the nucleus. Cell division through the process of mitosis or meiosis. Have ribosomes larger than prokaryotic cells. Have cell walls only present in plant cells. May have specialized structures in plant cells, cilia, flagella, or chloroplasts. Cilia, flagella, or chloroplasts. Evolved from prokaryotes endosymbiosis. Functions of eukaryotic cells. Functions of eukaryotes. Plasma membrane regulates what enters and leaves the cell. Cytoplasm, where cellular activities occur. Nucleus contains genetic information, DNA. Mitochondria produces ATP adenosine triphosphate through cellular respiration. Ribosomes synthesize proteins. Rough endoplasmic reticulum area has ribosomes in protein synthesis. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum SE synthesize lipids and detoxifies chemicals. Golgi apparatus modifies, sorts, and packages proteins and lipids. Vacuole stores water, nutrients, or waste. Large central vacuole. Lysosomes contains digestive enzymes to break down waste, mostly in animal cells. Cytoskeleton supports cell shape and helps in movement of materials. Now onto their similarities. They both have a plasma membrane, cytoplasm, DNA, ribosomes, and cytoskeleton. The main difference is that eukaryotic cells have a true bound nucleus, while the prokaryotic cells lack a true nucleus. The importance of life and learning about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells is important for more than just science. It connects to the changes we all go through as individuals. It's similar to humans as we grow and learn, attempt to balance our feelings and responsibilities in life. Prokaryotic cells don't look so significant, but they are, and they can live in many ways. In addition, eukaryotic cells are more complicated and add even more linked parts. Prokaryotes are small and simple like bacteria, and eukaryotes are more developed like animal and plant cells. This can be compared to our growth and development experience during our adolescence. Just like cells are the basic unit of life. Self-awareness and knowledge make us aware of who and what we need for us to grow as a person. Just like a cell continues to grow and divide, we grow little by little every day to become better people. Like how cells evolve from prokaryotes to eukaryotes, humans also can go through development from childhood to adolescence.
It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what?
Brian, don't!
Well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird's a word, Brian, don't you know about the bird? Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the bird. Well, a bird, bird. A bird's a...